it's a mystery to me. We have agreed with which we have agreed. And you think you have to want more than you need. Until you have it all, you won't be free. Society, you're crazy breed. I hope you're not lonely without me. Society, crazy indeed. I hope you're not lonely without me.
My name is Rex Berger, and my ministry is Kingdom Life Ministry, and we're here out of Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. I think it was around the year 2000. I went to Mozambique for the first time with Randy Clark, and it was a very hard time there. It was like the best of times, the worst of times. You really don't like being there, going there, but you really like what it does to you on the inside. It was like the heart of revival, the heart of what God was doing in Mozambique just overcame me, and I just started to weep uncontrollably. And he showed me that revival was going to start in the inner cities. It is the untamed land. It is the Mozambique of the United States, is the inner cities. It's almost the burned over areas where really no one cares about, no one really wants to go to. And I waited back because I was raised in Montana, and I thought, how am I going to get in any city? There's only 800,000 people in the entire state of Montana. How am I going to get to a city? And next thing I know, I find myself living in Harrisburg, just 2 hours from Philadelphia, 2 hours from Baltimore, 3 hours from New York City, 2.5 hours from Pittsburgh, and I found myself surrounded by cities. God started to have this guy call me up on the telephone. And he was born and raised in East Philly. He was a Golden Gloves champion in East Philly, and he called me up on the phone, and he started talking to me, and he said, hey Rex, he said, why don't you come to Philly with me? You know, I want you to come there. I said I wanted to go, and then we started to go into the city. And the place we go into Philadelphia, and Kensington and Tioga, is one of the worst places you can go in Philadelphia. If you look at all the Rocky films and see them, you'll see that all of them were filmed in that area that we set up the tent.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
And one day when I was down in Philadelphia and working on the streets, I started to recognize that I was getting that same feeling for the streets of Philadelphia as I was getting from Mozambique. And it's not a country that so much as, like Mozambique is a country that is in great need and great peril, though it is. There was a similarity of, I felt God's heart for revival in Philadelphia as I saw and felt in Mozambique. What I see is a lot of hopelessness on the faces of people, a lot of discouragement, probably more than I ever saw in some instances in Mozambique. In Mozambique, they never saw anything better. When you never see anything better, it's hard to hope for anything better. And in the United States, when you see so much opulence around you, and so many people driving nice cars and live in great houses, and you see the things on TV and everything, you see what you don't have. We started to go down to Kensington and Tioga to a park, and that's where Bill grew up, where he played football at. We take a tent down there, and we set up a tent for 3 days and 3 nights, and where we serve hamburgers and hot dogs. We got worship music going on. We interact with them. What we've tried to do is to create a safe place as much as we can, a safe place where they can go onto the streets and get to know the street people, get to rub elbows with them, get to sit down and talk with them where they're not afraid of them, but find that they are really just people like them who run on rough times. What changes people is you're spending time with them, being with them, encouraging them, being there when they fall down and helping them rise back up. There's no drug that can help hopelessness. There's no drug that can bring encouragement. What people need is a transformation of the heart. That can't come through social laws. That can only come through Jesus. Jesus has to come and touch the hearts and the minds of every individual out there, or there will be no transformation in this country. The reason we're making this DVD is so that other people have the opportunity, like I did, the opportunity to go where the need is the greatest. We provide a place for people who are nervous and are insecure about ministering. We give them a place to come and to minister. If you can come along, we invite you to come along. Just go to our website, www.klifenoon.org. You can help us financially, where 100% of our money goes all to the streets. We need many people to pray. We have prayer teams that pray for us while we're on the street. And if you're an intercessor, just contact us and be part of our intercessors so we can pray for us. But if you would, what we really need is you. Out of all the things that we need, the money will come somehow. But what we really want is for you to come and be a part of what we're doing, to catch the heart for this country, to see it change.
If I don't rise from any source but you, God, I find myself returning